Good afternoon. I'm Isaac Riza. I'm the account executive.
I'm Zachary Gonzalez. I'm a copywriter.
I'm Caroline Bondico, and I'm the account planner.
And I'm Alex Young, the art director.
And today, our client is Children's Rare Disease, which was established in 2008. So who is Children's Rare Disease? Children's Rare Disease is a nonprofit organization that is devoted to creating awareness to students that are, to people that are affected by rare diseases, and these people are brought together to share their personal thoughts and opinions. Rare disease is considered to be affected by 2,000 people or less, and it currently affects over 350 million people, and there's 352 rare diseases out there. I'll be passing it on to Alex as he talks about the SWOT analysis.
First of all, I'm going to cover the strengths. Children's Rare Disease is a very passionate and organized organization that's very aggressive with their advertising. Along with that, they're internationally known with touching people all over the world, including Europe, Asia, and also Australia, some parts of Australia. They are a very professional organization for how small and new that they are. Along with that, they're supporting a good cause, which who doesn't want to support a good cause? Next is their weaknesses. They lack in some support and research due to the fact that these diseases only touch a very small amount of people, and on top of that, most of them do not either have a cure or treatments for their disease. As a 3-year-old organization, it's very young compared to most of their competitors, such as like Make-A-Wish Foundation and Breast Cancer Awareness. It's also a parent-ran organization, which makes it harder for them to stay on top of everything all the time. Their website is a little confusing, even though that can be fixed very easily. It's just sometimes a little hard to navigate. Also, they support rare individuals. Again, there's not very many people that suffer from these diseases, so not very many people know about it. Also, they have little to no following in Orange County, which can be fixed very easily through some minor publicity. They also have a small headquarters for how many people this organization reaches all over across the world. Next is some opportunities. They do get celebrity support from people such as Jesse Dillon, which is the son of Bob Dylan, who created Wandros. He's also the director, or is on the board of directors for the organization. They're also a non-profit organization, meaning that all the money that comes in either goes to the people suffering from the diseases, or it goes back into the company or the organization in order to benefit them. They have a successful National Rare Disease Day held on February 29th every year. This is successful in lobbying and gaining support as well as fundraising. They also have other successful campaigns such as Global Genes Project. This is another one that they run through Facebook. That's where they touch most people on Facebook with. And along with that, they have the blue ribbon, which is similar to the pink ribbon of breast cancer awareness, which is created as a symbol and gives them a brand image. Also, their media, the media relationship with the OC community, they can touch people such as the OC Register along with OC Weekly in order to gain a larger following. And some of their major threats are larger charitable organizations such as Make-A-Wish Foundation, Breast Cancer Awareness, and things such as that have been around for a much longer time, which relates into the money issues because most of people's charitable money is going into these organizations instead of ours. I'm going to pass it on to Andrew, who's going to go along with the calendar and budget.
Our campaign started out in February with our client consultation, as well as planning for our event at Cal State Fullerton. We reached out to companies to try and get donations, and we were successful. We got pop chips, water, and we also got a Kindle from Best Buy that we donate, or that we use as a prize in our drawing. In April, we created our flyer for the event that we passed out, and at our April 18th event, which was a success as we interacted with a large amount of students, and everyone was kind of interested and was intrigued and was also wanting to help. there was no actual budget for whereas everything was kind of donated. Here's Caroline with the goals and outcomes.
So some of our goals and outcomes were, the first thing we wanted to do was increase awareness of rare diseases. So we had an event on the main campus of Cal State Fullerton, and our target was 300 students. We ended up passing out 280 flyers, and in the week following, we passed out 120. We distributed a total of 300 bags of pop chips and 260 water bottles. Another goal that we wanted to achieve was to build a relationship with the local media. So we sent out press releases to the OC Register and LA Times, but unfortunately they didn't get back to us in time. We also wanted to increase the number of likes on our client's Facebook page by at least 300. We were unsuccessful. We ended up only increasing it by 251. Now I'm going to turn it over to Isaac, who is going to complete the presentation.
Okay, so this was the flyer that we created for our event. It was held on April 18th. The students that stopped by our table, all they had to do was get their smartphones out and scan this QR code, which will lead you straight to our client's Facebook page. And it's an easier way to just like the page on the dot. Go ahead. Here's some pictures that we took for our event. Unfortunately, we were located in a really awkward place at the end of the Titan Walk. We wanted to be in the actual Titan Walk, but all the tables were taken up by other organizations. And then another thing that was going on is that one of the fraternities actually was giving out free pizza and soda. So most of the people were going towards them instead of coming towards us, where we were actually creating awareness, and it was free food and we're all hungry. Go to the next one. For the evaluation, we managed to reach 300 students, which was a good success. We measured this by all of the things that Caroline discussed through the flyers that we passed out, the pop chips and the water donations. We would have probably had more students come to our table if 5-Hour Energy would have came through. There was a miscommunication on the dates. We set the date for April 18th for our event, and I get a phone call the next morning, April 19th, saying that they were on campus. So they got the wrong date, so that was like a miscommunication between us. So if they would have came, maybe more students would have passed by our event. Also, reaching out to the press was not as successful as we would have wanted to. We did send out our press releases, but they never got back to us. We did send out a follow-up email, but no response on it. But we did something that was really successful is that we helped reach our clients 15,000 likes. So that was a good success in our part of our campaign. And so what's next? We came across an article by Keith A. Quisenberry, and he stated that for new nonprofit organizations, a good way to create good media attention and grab a lot of people and create awareness is to start with walks. There's a lot of like AIDS walks, the breast cancer walks, and that gets a lot of media attention. Since their event is held in Washington, D.C., there's really not a lot of awareness here in Southern California where the organization's held. So a good thing that our clients should recommend is to host a walk in Dana Point and start small, and from there build up to OC, LA, and maybe across the country. And this is our client, Nicole Boyce, and the team. Are there any questions?